25% discount if you call now with your current mileage. For your free quote, call 800-232-3260. That's 800-232-3260. Don't wait. Protect yourself from future expensive repair bills. Call 800-232-3260. That's 800-232-3260.
Live across America, what's cooking today? Erik and Jack, Wednesday, middle of the week. Well, Erik, last night on Dancing with the Stars, Buzz Aldrin said bye-bye. It's too bad to see an American hero, 80-year-old Buzz Aldrin, let go, but Kate Gosselin remains. What is that all about?
She's a wreck, too. I'm sorry to say, Jack, we were talking about this a little bit during the break. I don't personally really like Kate Gosselin. I mean, personally, I really just like seeing her on the show and kind of the way she is.
She feigned a faint, all right, and Tom Bergeron, the host, said, "You don't faint on this show." She fell back into her partner. Her partner should have let her go, and she could have went right on her ass, but that didn't happen.
Well, you know why I don't like her, and I'll tell you, it's because, you know, the whole John and Kate plus 8 thing, I think initially the show had some draw for me. I watched the show because I couldn't imagine these two people with 8 children, and it was pretty amazing to watch, but then you kind of see her personality come out, and she really doesn't seem like a very nice person. And like I could imagine her as a mom just being real mean, you know, kind of like the mom that you don't want to go knocking on your friend's door because his mom's probably going to answer. You know, oh, God, it's going to be Kate.
Exactly. And
Kate's going to answer.
I think you're right. I think the staff of that show is finding that out. Len Goodwin, who is one of the judges, and Bruno is a judge, and they both said some very strong things about Kate, but the audience brought her back.
Really? You know, I don't even know if I trust necessarily the judging on that. Well, we'll have to find out. We'll talk to somebody.
You brought up a point about it being done for ratings, and I think that's very possible.
Kate Gosselin has been great for the ratings for the show.
Because the figures I heard this morning on the radio was that Kate Dancing with the Stars is now beating American Idol.
Yeah. And it doesn't surprise me at all. This year's contestants on American Idol, albeit they're very talented, I don't know, just doesn't have that star quality that I seem to remember from seasons past.
You know what I like to reflect back to is the days of our buddy Ed McMahon, the late Ed McMahon, when he did Star Search so many years ago. And that was the basis, obviously, for this American Idol.
Sure.
No question about it. I mean, but he discovered some real talent. Ray Romano.
Britney Spears. Jay Timberlake.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Discovered a lot of stars. So, and it was different then. It was a different, there wasn't a mad dash for ratings and...
TV was for fun. It wasn't for ratings. You know, I got to well, I mean, it was for ratings, but not as much as it is nowadays. I got to tell you, Jack, for our people out there in the listening audience, if you want to check us out, check out the live video from studio.
Wow, are we on video? And I didn't even put my pants on.
We are, Jack, but people are complimenting the shirt that you're wearing. Though you are not wearing pants, you are wearing a classy shirt.
It covers everything up.
That's right. It's a long shirt. Yeah.
That's not very difficult with me. But
it's a very good-looking shirt. They're getting compliments. If you want to check us out, if you go to crntalk.com, crntalk.com, on the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to see something like watch us on Ustream. Click on that and you'll be able to watch us live.
You know what I may be getting in the health kick because I saw Jack Hine of our staff riding a bicycle, okay? Have you ever seen him in his bicycle gear?
No.
Yeah,
Jack Hine rides a bike?
He does. It's
cool.
It's amazing.
It's good for the
he was riding,
economy, good for the ecology.
He looked like he was a refugee from America's
Best Dance Crew?
Yeah,
really?
Exactly.
I got to check that out.
It was really good. I guess he rode up there. He made a big deal. I rode all the way from my house. He lives like 2 blocks away. I rode all the way from my house. And he came in here and he was riding his bike. So
was that today?
No, just a couple of days ago.
Oh, okay. I got to talk to him about that.
But he parked his bike in my office. I mean, I get no respect at all. He said, "I'm going to leave my bike in your office." He left his bike in my office.
You know what I did? And this was years ago.
Nice bike, though. I sold it.
This was prior to my illustrious career on radio. I had a stint where I was an at-home dad. And it was probably about, I'd say 5 months, I was an at-home dad. And this was when my daughter was in kindergarten. My oldest, my 11-year-old at the time, she was in kindergarten. And I used to ride my bike from my house to her school, and it was uphill to get to her school. Yeah. It was probably 2 miles, 3 miles to get to her school. I'd drop her off at school with the bike, and she thought it was the coolest thing, by the way. Then at the end of the school day, I'd come pick her up. And not only did I get a ton of exercise, lost a ton of weight, not a ton, but a lot of weight, and but also she had a great time. I got one of those... it's like a trailer. You attach it to the back of the bike, and it's got 2 seats, and it's got its own set of wheels, you know.
How old were you?
I was, I was 27.
You couldn't afford a car.
No, I had a car.
And you convinced her it was cool to ride a bike.
No, I totally had a car.
Instead
but
of getting a new Vet or something, or a Jaguar, to ride a bike was a much better deal.
I think I was probably like a little bit more eco kind of minded because I know at the time we had 2 cars. My wife drove one and I had another like jalopy. But yeah, I just liked riding the bike. I don't know. I just one of those things. You like riding the bike, and it was cool and it was fun. And sure, you could say what you want, Jack, and pick on me all you want. But I thought it was fun.
You and Jack have convinced me. I'm going to get.
Sure, I was a little broke.
Ride my bicycle. As soon as I get my tricycle to work from Hollywood, that's going to be. You know, the one thing, bicycle riders really don't bother me. The people who drive me nuts are these joggers early in the morning.
Oh, the early morning joggers.
They think they own the road. They're running down the middle.
Right in the middle of the road. Yeah.
They're running in the middle of the road. If they get hit and they get whacked, well, you dummy, you're running in the middle of the road. What is wrong with you?
Me and my wife had a big disagreement as to what side of the street you should be running on. I always said that you should be running with the traffic.
You should go to the beach and run on the beach.
There you go. You shouldn't be running in traffic, right, Jack? Get out of there. Go to the beach. Go to Venice or something.
There you go. That's
yeah. Go to the park.
I don't mind the bicycle. Usually, though, like Jack had everything on his bike. He had flashers.
Oh, did he really? Oh, this is great. I got to talk to him. This is hilarious.
He wears this little helmet. Helmet is so.
Did he wear like elbow pads and knee pads and all that stuff? Oh, you're kidding me. Riding skins.
Full outfit.
Oh,
we're gonna bring him in here and talk about it. That was fun. It was fun to see it.
You know, and like when he came down too, he was like, "Yeah, I rode my bike." Like he rode a Harley into work.
He rode like a couple blocks away.
It was like a Huffy.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Harley. It was a Huffy.
All right, let's get this together, all right?
We got to get Jack Heinen on this one.
It's Wednesday. What's cooking today? Eric and Jack. Tom Getz coming up. We're going to talk about the decision tree and about the healthcare plan. Where is that going?
Sounds good.
Health